The Silver Eagle is now entering its 39th year. Go figure, yeah, 39 years. And during that time, they made 3 basic Silver Eagles for us collectors on a yearly basis. The uncirculated, the proof, and then in 2006, for the 20th anniversary, we introduced something called burnished or satin finish. Gorgeous W mint mark Silver Eagles. Every year without fail since 2006, that coin has been the most limited. Well, tonight there's 2 special coins I want to talk about because it was the move from one design to the other design that most people forget about. And tonight, our price knocks it out of the park. So the Silver Eagle is divided into 2 camps. The first is what they call the John Mercanti design, which is the top shelf on the right. That was an issue from 1986 through the year 2020. And then in 2021, we changed the design. And it's now called the Emily Domstra, or they call it the Type 2 for technicality purposes, but it's eagle landing on the reverse. Now, if you remember in 2021, when all this was actually happening, they made a 2021 Silver Eagle that way. They made a 2021 Silver Eagle the eagle landing way. But they did not make satin finish for both. It was the only coin of the top 3 that was not made for each design during 21 and 22. I'm sorry, 2021, the 2 time frame scenarios. So we have Unk, both designs. We have Proof, both designs. And then we have the satin finish or W mint mark, sandblasted looking appearance, the rarest coin of the big 3, but they only made 1 of them in 2021. That was the Type 2. So if you want the last heraldic reverse on the rare satins, you got to go back to 2020. If you want the very first of the eagle landing in the burnished or satin finish, that's where you go. Now let me take a step back and kind of explain the finishes for a second, because Allison does a great job at it, and she relates it to paint. And it's a pretty simple concept there too. Regular flat paint is like uncirculated coins. Just the basis, that's all it's meant to be. Covers the walls, but that's about it, right? And then they make glossy paint. Brighter, stands out, kind of like a proof coin. It's like a wow, and the difference is shiny to not shiny, right? Well, then they make this thing called satin finish paint. It's kind of a dulled look, like a sandblasted look, like you look right there. It's not the typical uncirculated Silver Eagle. It has that background, not grayness, but it has that shadiness that just breaks it across. So again, satin finish is kind of like what the US government calls burnished, but actually the industry has adopted the word satin finish, just like paint, to keep it simple. And right there on the new design, you'll actually see it so clearly. Again, the proof will be a brilliant mirrored background. The satin, just more of a sand-blasted finish. The key, though, is it's the W mint mark, the W uncirculated. Both of these 2 years, both of them, 2020 and 2021, the satin finish or burnished is the key coin, the key issue, period. 2020, we had 30 million unks, 381,000 proofs, and then we had only 154,000 satins, that coin, with that reverse, the John Mercanti reverse. It's the rarest. The competition's at 165 on that coin alone, right there. Then in 2021, we had a plethora of Silver Eagle options, right? The Type 1 Unk was 13.1 million. The Type 2 Unk was 15.1. They made a proof of both versions, as I referenced. Those were 300,000 each. They also made a San Francisco proof of the new design, the Eagle Landing. That was 200,000. But the rarest of the big 3 was what? This burnished or satin finish. They made only 175,000 of them, sold out instantly. Our competition on this one at $139.95 right now. So we have 165 for the last heraldic. We have 139 for the very first ever Eagle Landing in this beautiful rarity component in the Silver Eagle industry. And tonight your choice is $79.95. Now that means if you want two of the one and one of the other, thank you. It means you only want one. You just started collecting Silver Eagles and you're going to hit the Eagle Landing coins first because 2024 is the 4th year. So it's an attainable collection to put together all the unks, the proofs, or just the rarest, the satin, the burnished coin you're seeing right here. Or it's just a choice. I like the design of the Eagle Landing. That's okay too. Bottom line tonight though is we have the most popular coin on the planet. We have the rarest coin on the planet. We have the best price. With most products, no matter what it is, especially collectibles, whether they're baseball cards, comic books, stamps, you name it, there's a little pyramid or a triangle that kind of defines perfection. A great product. Not a good product, a great product. First of it has to be the topic itself. Is it transcending? Is it the topic? And the answer is 100% it is. 100% it is. The Silver Eagle is the #1 silver dollar in the world today. Then it comes down to quality, right? And these are U.S. Mint direct, still in the original government packaging. Unks, proofs, and now these beautiful satins. Now the 2020s in the blue box on the top shelf. When the Eagle Landing 2021s came out, they changed to a new look and a new feel. And that's the presence there. But they are original government packaging. Then you'll want to tie to that the component of rarity. We talked about how this coin, the burnished, is the key coin for both years. Guys, we got to put that 1 minute clock. I'm down to my last 10 on this heraldic right here, the 2020. And the Eagle Landing is not that far behind. And the reason for that basically is because the uncirculated regular coin sells for more money. Tonight we have the rarest version, the rarest, the most limited coin of the series. Unk, proof, and satin finish. We have the satins. We have the last of one, the beginning of the other, and the key that wraps it in, and the reason why our phones are going crazy, again, avccoins.com, always remember that, is our price, $79.95. Not $165, not $139. $79.95, your choice. We're not looking to have 5 or 6 sales tonight, everybody. We want to have 1,000 sales just on our Silver Eagle products tonight. We're going to price them right. We'd love to do some business. If you've been with us before, you know how crazy this price is. If you're brand new to us here at America's Value Channel, we thank you. Let us prove it. When you get one of these, you're going to be hooked. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But at this point, everybody, this crazy deal, we have to be moving on. $79.95, everyone, while they last.